So all the activities that happen within the watershed affect the downstream waters. When you have agricultural activities or development activities happening upstream that are cutting off flow, that are introducing more pollution, all of that is going to collect and be conveyed downstream and ultimately going to affect the downstream receiving water. And that's what Estero Bay is, a downstream receiving water. So it's really where the rubber hits the road, and you see all of the activities in the upper reaches of the watershed coming to fruition and how they impact the ecological health of the bay. So years ago we had multiple land acquisition programs at the local and state level to help incentivize landowners to put their land into conservation when they owned key environmentally significant lands. Unfortunately, a lot of those programs have been scaled back, even to the point of no longer acquiring lands, and that's a problem because that's the flip side of development is conservation, and we need to have that tool in the toolbox to be able to offer landowners an alternative to inappropriate development projects. So that, in our minds, is still a big outstanding need, and is to revitalize these programs. Conservation 2020 is on the ballot for November. We have a disconnect between the will of the voters and our policymakers at this point that we need to turn around, because the voters understand the connection between the environment and our economy, but we need to figure out how can we get our policymakers to not only understand that, but to be willing to take bold and courageous actions to implement that in their decisions.
For our quality of life and for a clear vision for our future, keep conserving Lee. Vote yes on Conservation 2020. For more information, go to yesonconservation2020.org.